Yesterday, we took an incredible journey to discover and visualize the you that is going to become even more powerful as our time together progresses. And today, I want to invite you to once again just look back at that picture, but we're going to look at it today objectively from new perspectives. As you look at that picture, that wonderful picture of you being so incredible and confident with life and with yourself, I want you to stop and think, what is stopping me from getting there? What is stopping me right now from achieving that state of mind and that state of self-confidence right now? And as you ask yourself this question, write it in your notebook, anything that starts coming back to you, any little questions or doubts in your mind that may start coming up to the surface, note them all down. And ask yourself the really important question, when wasn't this a problem? Let's try together and discover any recurring patterns you've experienced and discover any limiting decisions that you might hold. Limiting decisions are based on experiences that you've had in the past, and they may be rooted from childhood, and mostly they are, but they can be due to self-worth issues, maybe from parenting issues, from bullying issues, maybe the way you looked whilst you were growing up, how you thought you looked, how you've been treated in past relationships. You see, limiting decisions are things that you've actually decided in the past that now no longer will serve you and may very well be holding you back. But the great news is that every limiting decision can be removed and a new decision put in its place. So some examples of limiting decisions include, I'm not good enough, or there's not enough to go around, I'm not pretty enough, I can't do that, I'd never be able to do that, I'm not allowed to have everything that I want, or you've got to work really hard to be wealthy. And there are so many more limiting decisions that join us throughout our journey of life. But limiting decisions do just that. They limit you. And we want to be incredible. We want to be unstoppable. Why do we want to be limited by things that we decided maybe so many years ago? We have inside us the toolbox to be able to decide and to challenge these decisions. Let's start writing down those limiting beliefs. And firstly, acknowledge that they are just beliefs. They are decisions that you did make at an earlier time, but they are not necessarily truthful now. They're how you viewed that situation back then. And they are what you told yourself, which became almost a form of self-punishment. But now is the time to forgive yourself and let it all go. So let's reframe things. As you look back to the time when this now limiting decision wasn't a problem, something would have happened around that time to have you decide this limiting belief. Move slowly to that time or the image of when the first incident happened that led you to decide this was an issue. When was your limiting decision created? What happened in that picture? Focus in on what happened at that time this limiting decision was made. Once you have the picture, firstly, give thanks for that particular situation you were in and reflect, knowing that if it wasn't for that situation, then you wouldn't have gone through it and got everything that you have around you now. So now maybe you've met your perfect partner, or maybe now you've got everything that you ever wanted, or children, a wonderful mother, you're a wonderful father, you're a kind and generous person, a respected and much loved uncle or aunt. You can be all of those things right now. So look at that situation with new perspective and realise that your experiences at that time gave you the tools and the resources that you needed to take you through your life to this point. It helped bring your levels of learning and consciousness up into a completely new realm. Notice that the learnings that you made there and then were actually empowering you to be able to surround yourself with the people in your life that really matter right now. So I invite you now to step inside that memory and face your younger you. Tell them all the things that they needed to hear right now and let it filter all the way through you. And as you do this, notice how things in your life can change now in view of this new light. Replace any limiting decisions with the opposite to what you were saying before. Reaffirm in your mind, in your beliefs, that you are enough. Tell your younger you are beautiful inside and out. You are confident. You are worthy of love. You are a beautiful person. And listen to your younger you. Ask if there's anything else that's needed to be answered. And if there is, answer any questions that the younger you has, bringing with you all the wisdom and all the learnings that you have right now. So now how does that old situation look now in light of these new learnings? Take some time and really explore. Ask yourself if there are any other areas of your life that are important to travel to resolve. And if so, allow this to happen, making sure that anything that needs a new perspective has been revisited. Then slowly come back to the present, letting this new perspective integrate all the way through your timeline now. And add today to your affirmations list, I am focused on my goal and nothing will hold me back. Have a beautiful day, and remember, with perspective comes great power. Raise your vibration and be the light. I'll see you tomorrow.